What's up, guys? PowerManiac720 here, and I have for you round 1 from West Babylon PC that I participated in on November 8th. So as you can see, my opponent here's name's Amanda. Her name's Amanda Hall. Her team that she brought was Blastoise, Gourgeist, Lapras, and Delphox. My team for the tournament was Meowstic, Malamar, Charizard, Garchomp, Hydreigon, and Ludicolo. So I was running Triple Dragon. So let's get right into the match. I actually had never heard of Amanda Hall before, but of course you never want to underestimate your opponent because you never know who they could be. Just because they're not, on the forums doesn't mean they're not any good. So right off the bat, she leads with Lapras and Delphox, and I lead with Garchomp and Ludicolo. So I just figure easy move to start is I'm just going to fake out the Lapras so I don't get, freeze-dried or ice-beamed, whatever. And then I'm just going to Earthquake. Because Earthquake's not going to hurt Ludicolo too much. But she ends up protecting Delphox, so the Earthquake doesn't get the hit. But it does, almost half the Lapras, which is pretty good. I'll take that. And of course, Lapras flinches from the fake out. So I switch out Garchomp, fearing some sort of, Ice Beam or whatever. Even though it probably wasn't the best idea. I could have just Rock Slided and Giga Drained, or, Earthquaked again. But she goes for the Fire Blast on Charizard's spot. I'm not really sure why, because, I really didn't have anything to use. I don't, it just didn't really make any sense to me. Because Hydreigon was in the back, Charizard was in the back. I guess maybe she's expecting Malamar? I don't know. She double targets that spot with Fire Blast and Ice Beam. But anyway, I switched out just in case I couldn't pick up the KO. So she switches in Blastoise. I Mega Evolve into X. This turn I ended up Dragon Clawing Lapras' spot because I figured I'd just pick up the one hit point KO, and I go for the Scald on Delphox. Delphox protects though, so the Scald doesn't, it obviously doesn't hit its mark. But whereas this is a non-Mega Blastoise, of course the Dragon Claw is going to do a nice chunk of damage to it. As you can see, it does around 60 to 65%. And I'm expecting the Blastoise to Mega Evolve here, and it doesn't end up Mega Evolving, which I'm a little confused about. Because I'm pretty sure there's another Pokemon on her team in Team Preview that could Mega Evolve. So she double targets Charizard spot with Aqua Tail and Psychic. While I pick up the Giga Drain KO on Blastoise. Definitely surprised about Aqua Tail, especially because regular Blastoise has I think it's like base 80 attack. I don't even know what its attack is. It's not very good though. So she sends in Gourgeist. So I'm of course feeling pretty good at this point because I have all my Pokemon left, and she's got Lapras with 1 HP. I know I can take out Delphox. So I'm expecting a Psychic to come in on Malamar, but or Charizard spot. Which is why I switched in Malamar. She Phantom Forces and disappears. Don't really know what to expect from that one. So she goes for the Fire Blast. Malamar avoids it. Not that it really matters because I, of course, would survive that. So I go for the Night Slash on Delphox. I end up double targeting that spot just in case the Night Slash didn't pick up the KO. But Delphox is pretty defensively frail, so it does pick up the KO. So Gourgeist goes to the Phantom Force on Malamar. It does a sizable amount, I guess. So now Lapras comes in. At this point, the match is pretty much over. I go for the Night Slash on Gourgeist, which of course I know is not going to KO because Gourgeist has massive defenses, like base 122. And Giga Drain, of course, that Lapras had like 3 HP left, so that picks up the KO. So at this point, I of course have the match locked up. I have a 4-on-1 versus a Gourgeist, which can't KO anything I have. So this turn, I just superpower my own Ludicolo just to get the defense boost, just to make sure nothing funky happens with the Phantom Force. I literally had nothing else to do, and I knew that I was going to KO myself, so I decided to do that. So I go for the Night Slash the next turn, and I pick up the KO on Gourgeist. So I end up winning round 1 4-0 against Amanda Hall. So stay tuned for round 2.